So we are discussing about advanced PHP and its properties and its class, objects, inheritance concept, and lots of things we already discussed. And last day we have discussed about static methods. So in this video we are going to discuss about static properties. So let's take small example to clear the concept about static property. Okay, so we will learn how to declare a property as a static, how to get access of any static property from outside of the class, and along with this we will create another function from the same class and we will call the static property from different class. And the last things, we need to know how to get access static property from their child class. So let's take an example one by one. Suppose this is my index.php and here I want to create a class first. So write class my class. Okay, and inside this class we will create a static property. So to create a property we generally write a access modifier, that is public, private, protected, whatever you want to add, but here I'm writing the public and the property name is name. So if you write these things, basically $name is the property of my class and I want to assign some value inside it. So how we can, so right here inside the name I am writing suppose learning points. Okay, and this is the symbol property, this is the public property, so we can access this property from outside the class. But here I want to declare this property as static, so just write a keyword that is static. So with the use of this static keyword we can make a property as static. So what will be the benefit if we create any static property? Same like static method, we can call static property directly. We don't need to create an instance of the class. So if you want to print the value of $name, so just outside the class just write echo and the name of the class, that is my class, and use the double colon, that is scope resolution operator. So this double colon is basically the scope resolution operator. So using the scope resolution operator we can access the class property and write $name. Okay, so if we just go to the browser and refresh this page, we can see the output, the learning points. So easily we can get access of the property using a scope resolution operator. So here we don't need to create any object or we don't need to create any instance of this. So now the next things, suppose I have a function inside the my class. So suppose I am creating a function, a public function. So write public function and the function name is suppose my function. Okay, so I want to call the $name from this function. How we can do this? Very simple, we need to use the self keyword. So using the self keyword we can get access of a property from the functions. So as it is in the same class, so we are writing the functions inside the my class. So my function is the methods of my class and $name also the property of my class. So using the self keyword we can get access of this. So just write self here and if we just echo this we can print. So before that, to call any functions we need to create a object of the class. So suppose I am creating a object, suppose $obj is the object, and using the new keyword we can create any object. So write class name. So here my class name is my class and just call the my function using the object. So write $obj arrow and write the function name. So just copy my function and write it here. Okay, so if we just going to refresh these things we'll get the same output, that is learning points. Oh sorry, there is a mistake, we wrongly write here the $safe we need to write the dollar name. So I want to access the property, so just refresh this. We can see the output learning points. Okay, so we know how to declare a static property and how to access the static property from inside the function within the same class. So now I want to go with the inheritance concept. Suppose I want to create another class and I need to call the static property from that class. So how we can do this? So declare a class, that is class my class 2, and here I want to create a methods, that is public function. Suppose for my class 2 I am creating a function, that is my function 2. Okay, so I am just declaring this type of naming convention. For as an example, you can add your own name. So now I want to access the dollar name, the static property from my class to my class 2. So before that we need to extend this my class. So write extends, and we need to write the my class. Okay, so my class. Okay, now we can get access of dollar name. As I am accessing the dollar name from the parent class, so simply just echo and use the parent keyword and write the dollar name. So if you want to access the property from the same class, that is the self property, so we can get access this property using the self. And if you want to access this property from child class, so this name is coming from parent class. That's the reason we need to write the parent. So parent is the keyword to access the property from parent class. So now just call the my function 2. So here I'm changing the class name. So here $obj is the object of new my class 2, and I am changing the function, that is my function 2. So I am basically creating a object of my class 2 and I am calling the function, that is my function 2. So now if we go to the browser and refresh the page, we will get the same output. That means we are getting the access of property from parent class. So this is the very simple example of static property. So we have learned how to declare a static property, how to call that property from outside of the class, and how to create methods, and inside the method how we can access this both from parent and child class. Okay, so oops related topics are covered in this tutorial series. So if you go and check, you can see in the channel playlist, so all the videos are there and you can learn from step by step. So from next day we will apply some concept on a real life example. I will going to create a login and registration form using object oriented concept. So this will be cool and interesting topics. So please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.